For the last 3 weeks, the S&P 500 has been stuck in a 150-point range. I think this is the week that we break that range. Welcome to the ReadySetTrade Market Minute for Monday, the 20th of February. Now, before I get to the charts from a catalyst perspective, the two events that are occurring this week that have the most potential to move the market are Wednesday's FOMC minutes as well as Friday's PCE. Now, these both go to the issue of inflation and the speed and the persistence at which the Fed is going to continue to raise interest rates going forward. So the market is extremely sensitive to these data points right now. Anything the Fed does is going to retain extremely close scrutiny. Okay, off to the charts. Now, this is a triple pane fractal setup where I've got the monthly, weekly, and the daily charts here outlined. They are all a family of time frames, and they're linked together from a fractal basis. Now, on a positive side, we've had a monthly swing higher since the lows in October. That is manifested through a weekly uptrend. We've seen weekly higher low, higher high combination here, and this has been a strong 700-point move from 3,500 up to 4,200. So we can't discount that. That's a very strong and powerful move, and that doesn't go away just overnight. Now, looking at the energy here, there's still enough energy to allow this to break out above and beyond 4,200, maybe up to the resistance level that's next here, which is around 4,300. So that's the potential for it. Now, the clues will be found on the daily chart. The problem here is that we've printed a lower high, lower low. So this is the beginning of a reversal setting up on the daily chart. Now, quite honestly, that's not much of a reversal. Nothing certainly like the ones that we've seen in the past where we printed a really strong lower high and we've gone down very, very quickly in just a couple of days. This is very, very different. This is more of a bull flag type of chart pattern. Now, the dichotomy here is that we have a tremendous amount of daily energy. This thing is going to start moving very, very soon. This is why I think we're going to have a break this week, whether it's to the upside or to the downside. The energy's got to go somewhere. Now, there's no point in predicting which way it's going to go, whether it's Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. But what we can do is we can outline price levels that will let us know what's actually happening. Now, to the upside, if we start to see these levels be taken out, so if we start to see the price breaking above these levels, that's going to be very, very important. And that's going to be a breaking of the flag trend line above that level. Now, it's going to run into some resistance over here, some overhead supply around 4,200. But if we see the S&P 500 starting to break above 4175, 4200, that's going to be very positive, and money will follow money on the way in. Now, on the other side, if we start to see 4050 on the ES broken to the downside, this is going to be a continuation of this short downtrend, this polarity change to the downside. So 4050 is going to be the key to go underneath Friday's low. And then here is absolutely the key, this longer term trend line, which you can see here on the weekly chart. That is got to hold for the bulls to have any shot. Now, this can sometimes, if we drop down into this area, which is going to be also in confluence with the 50-day moving average as well as the 200-day moving average, there's going to be a tremendous amount of support down here at S&P 4000. Nice round number support coming into play right around the trend line. It would not surprise me to see the price drop first and then get an enormous slingshot bounce off of here as the negativity gets built up. We saw the same thing happening back here in mid-December. Of course, it goes without saying that if we drop below 4,000 and undercut these moving averages, undercut the trend lines, then we're probably heading much, much lower, perhaps as low as 3,800 until we get a reaction. Okay, guys, buckle up. It's going to be a short week, but it's going to be impactful. We should be breaking this current 150-point range by the end of the week. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next edition of Doc's Market Minute.